lot of y'all might disagree with this, but there's no quick way to get rid of addiction. In my opinion, if you have an addiction, if you have some vice that you're battling with, if anything, lean into that as much as possible. I see it as an opportunity or a way of life showing you a lesson. It's trying to teach you something. It's trying to teach you about something about yourself that is very valuable. You know, addiction is a double-edged sword, in my opinion. You know, the most successful people, and I heard this from this one dude on Twitter. His name is Brute the Forest. I like a lot of his content. It's very different from others. But he said that a lot of people who are incredibly successful are either extremely depressed or extremely horny. And these two things really go together very well because they can oftentimes lead to some type of addiction, you know? So when you have some type of vice, lean into it. If you're falling down a hole, keep digging yourself down that hole. You'll learn a lot. Because once you fucking make that pivot and somehow get yourself out of it, you're gonna realize, damn, if I didn't go through all that, I would not be in the position I am right now. Don't jump ship. Don't get off the roller coaster. Just keep riding it. As shitty as it feels, it's far better than being stagnant, in my opinion. Now, if there is gonna be a quick way to get rid of that vice, change your life very quickly, is to change your environment. You can't expect to do different shit if you haven't changed anything around you. It's impossible. Yeah, you can change the way you think about it. You can make a little project out of it I spoke about in another video. But you gotta really change your area. You know, whether it be moving out, finding a new job at a completely different state, different city. You know, having a kid, really changing your fucking life, where it forces it, edges itself out, you know. Sometimes you might not completely get rid of that vice you have. Sometimes it might just happen every now and then. It is not a frequent thing where you have zero control. It just pops up here and there. You feel guilty about it, but it's not as constant as it used to be. It's not as overwhelming as it used to be, you know. Some things are just meant to stay, unfortunately. If anything, you should stop thinking about it as something that you have to kick out, something that you're constantly monitoring. Because then when you do fuck up, right, you eat yourself alive about it. And it's the worst feeling ever. Stop really giving a fuck about your vices, honestly, and then you will be liberated. Stop giving a fuck. If it happens, it happens. Stop being so hard on yourself. If it feels like a secret and you're like in a relationship or you're with people, or like a group of guys or a group of friends or whatever, you got your girlfriend, then tell them. Because the moment you keep something a secret, it's going to eat you alive even more. So just let them, just fucking come clean about it. Even if it has nothing to do with them. We're all fucking human, you know? Just don't keep it a secret. Stop feeling ashamed about it. Don't think so deep about it. You know, a lot of these videos put too much focus on your vices and addictions, and all this hyper focus on it will do the opposite thing. It's actually far more detrimental than just not giving a fuck about it, you know, letting it just kind of ride in your life, you know. So riding that roller coaster, don't be so quick to force yourself off. Lean into it. You might figure some shit out about yourself that you wouldn't have figured out if you're just trying to control your shit so much.